Sit there, a little Loki, a little Lucky, a little King Paimon, a little Jake, little Fenrir, little Feral, whatever. Whatever dreams you're having. I mean, that doesn't really involve me. I mean, you go stay over on your other side of the fence. I'm not a little parrot like you, rolling off everybody else's words and comments and coattails. Not going to sit here wasting a lot of my energy exerting it. Bickering with you while you sit in your knickers, like all pinned out, you know what I mean, with dilated pupils, all pinned out. I mean, there's no use in arguing with me. I mean, you already incorrectly entered yourself onto a lower timeline, so get off my star. You no longer have privy to any sort of access of any signal. I mean, you think it's funny, that's correct. You think you're battling someone or something. Actually, you're only battling yourself. Your battle's non-existent, whatever you think you're facing right now is not really what you're facing. You're only facing your shadow self in all irrelevancy. And I mean, look at how quickly you turn on me. A couple of little comments, all of a sudden you're rubbing up on your little, meat mouth. You guys must have been duo-apping behind the scenes for a long time there, promo. I mean, I'm not even going to say your full name because it doesn't even matter. You know what? Your little face tattoos look like a geriatric grandmother did it, just before she was getting ready to be euthanized by Dr. Kevorkian at gunpoint. We know you stole that skateboard too. You already said in the comments that you're a known thief, a petty thief. I mean, who would, you're a little petty thief. You're not even a good thief, So someone sees you, they identify that skateboard, they're going to come up, and they're going to be like, hey man, that's my skateboard. Good thing you got the evidence on camera and you say that it's a stolen skateboard, because then the owner of the skateboard's probably like, hey man, that's my skateboard. They probably know exactly who you are, probably a buddy of yours that's probably going to come back. Someone you probably owe money to, you probably owe $40 to, you probably had to borrow $40 because you were short, 40 pounds. Actually, 40 pounds, that's a lot of pounds, probably more like 20 pounds. You know, so you owe someone 20 pounds right now. You know, interesting how that SoCaf account has the same black. You know, it's like he's trying to be Kaiser Sose tell on himself. You know, he's got the little black nail polish and the SoCaf is a man. And then he pretends like he's fighting with himself. And it's funny, you know, because he's a little nitwit. Which, you know, just he's a parody, you know, like a parody channel. So it doesn't really matter to me, you know. All I do is just sit back and laugh for some reason. You know, these beings think they have some sort of an effect on me, and it's so funny. They're like, I'm going to get him. I'm going to destroy him again. It's like, no, bitch, it's the end of days. I think I might kill you, erase your soul, have your family killed. I might have you eaten, you know, call me a liar. I don't give a fuck. You know, wait until you see fucking some big monster of your worst nightmares coming fucking literally for your physical fucking form, and it's not gonna be so funny for you. You know. You know, he talks about Abyss. I mean, come on, Abyss. What do you really know about the Abyss? You know? And I'll call you Loki, because that's the only name, like, you know, you know, you're definitely not Paimon. I mean, I call on King Paimon, and I say, hey, King Paimon. Loki thinks he's Paimon. It's me that's making him go insane. You know, you think you're Paimon? And then with the 6? Wow. To me, that sounds like a clone version of, you know, I don't know. I've never heard of King Paimon the 6. You know, I mean, what was that? It's just that just, and then the corny little crown in there. It's like calls himself a king, and then has the little gay child emoji in there too. Like, isn't that weird? You know, and he gets so emotional over his comments too. He pretends he's, you know, not really upset about it. You know, behind the scenes, he's like sitting there like, what did someone say about me for? It just made me sit back type like, you know, and was kind of like analyzing myself for about 5 minutes. And I heard this noise, and it was like a noise at my door, and it was my boyfriend. And he said he's my new daddy. So I spread my arsehole for my new daddy, and he shoved his hot dog in my buns. Yeah, that's Loki. Brokeback Mountain, little faggot, homosexual bitch. Throwing his ass right now, probably to make a fucking, you know, nice hot shot of fucking, you know, he probably likes that brown tar heroin, you know, that really, really tardy stuff, you know, that, you know, Loki's going back to fucking, like, before Atari technology tonight. When it comes to brainwaves, you know, he's going back to like fucking, I don't know, well, remember those things they used to count numbers? Those little like fucking things that you'd move, you know, and you could like count, and they were all in like that little, you know what I mean? It's not enough that I rap, sing about my life, even when I'm asleep. Got nothing else to do but call up your man who's a bitch nigga. You know what's funny with like photo filters? They're the same as voice filters. You know, it's like, why you gotta be so fake? You know, show yourself. I mean, come on, you got something to say, and you can't say it. Say it. Don't pretend that you're like manly and sneak this. At least I come out and I openly will wound you. Okay, I will openly, and I'm not ashamed to do it. I'm not ashamed to humiliate and degrade a being until they literally have an ego death. I will bombard them with an arraignment of self-analysis to a point where they were literally going to get themselves to the point where they're going to have no choice but to analyze themselves. They're going to have no choice but to reach that brainwave state where they're ready to apply some positive application of some sort of a change and prove that they have some sort of a verbatim as far as when it comes to communication abilities, because if you don't have the components to actually communicate and formulate an effective, cohesive statement, nobody's ever going to take you seriously. At least with me, I can do 100 live streams that are mock, where I'm joking I'm making fun of other beings, you know, I'm obviously being facetious, being a loser in like a lot of them, and then all of a sudden I'll come out when you hear me being serious, and you know I'm being sincere, I'm being truthful about it. That's when you better fucking listen to me. When I'm being serious about it, that's when you should shut the fuck up and listen to me. You know, little fucking Loki tells me to shut up. No, motherfucker, I don't shut up. I just unsubscribed to you tonight because I don't really give a fuck what you have to say. I don't care. You can make a billion videos. You can talk whatever you want. It doesn't affect me. Sticks and stones may break bones. Your lack of understanding won't affect my reality. I create my own reality, you know? And maybe right now, my own, like what appears to be like maybe not sitting in the lap of fucking, you know, in Loki's ultimate environment would be like chilling out with Ricky Martin, you know, playing La Viva Loca. That would be his ultimate high. You know, so I mean, me, I'm not exactly sitting in like his perspective of like the ultimate, you know, example for what, you know, God should be, maybe in his own variant of opinion, but in all honesty, he's not an alpha variant, you know, so his opinion is not an alpha variant, you know, he doesn't have that connection to CERN. He doesn't have that connection to sacred ancient circles that are connected to the original source of all creation. He's lost in the ether, mixing off other signals, and that's okay. You know, that's okay too. But don't ever come up to me. Number one, you know what? I think we put us side by side. I think I almost look younger than you. Loki, how old are you again? You know, you were born in what? You know, 2000 or something. You know, I think we put us side by side. You know, he's acting like my grandpa or something on YouTube. You know, I don't know. Maybe he's been watching the Olden Girls too long. You know, getting influenced by that that Florida rot pine cone. You know, that boring rot pine cone. You know, there was sure a lot of purple white lightning and the waves coming out of my fucking in the background. If you actually look, I mean, I supply. Loki don't supply no lightning. Loki, did you ever fucking put together fucking an alpha quadrant CERN fucking video explaining it and the Drake equation? You know, bro, you're basic. You're talking about Fenrir, and then you change your name to King Paimon, and then you're talking about the Wolves of Fenrir. Like, dude, I don't read your fluff stuff. I don't even fucking read that shit, dude. I don't LARP. I don't run around with big weird pretend battle axes pretending that you're like, I don't know, you're pretending maybe you want to get arrested. I don't know. Maybe you're showing off how to fucking look like a sociopath and make yourself a fucking target to get arrested. I mean, everything I said I'm going to eat, I showed my teeth, you know. If cops want to repeat that, you know, and then they come see me in person, I mean, I smile at them, and, you know, I'm sure they'd offer me a donut, you know. You know, Loki, you know what might help King Paimon quieting down is some lorazepam. You know, go to your doctor. And, I mean, I'm going to make King Paimon make you go fucking nuts, man. You're going to go knocking farts, okay? You are going to go knocking farts. I'm not even joking. I'm going to make you go insane. That's your punishment. I'm going to make you go insane. You know, you're sorry. You're literally, no wings, out in the middle of the fucking desert, sitting out in the middle of the desert with no oasis. You know, keep starving your pine cone. You know. Yeah, Satan's my prisoner. You know, sorry, you know, anybody can be Satan's anything. Satan's my prisoner, you know, even my fucking big old fucking chicken hand He ain't no chicken hawk because he ain't built like no fucking foghorn leghorn. Maybe he looks like Danny DeVito Penguin, you know. Not as many feathers, you know. It's like a big slobbery, slimy shit turd. I can't call him Mr. Hanky though because he's not brown. So he would be if you got a fucking barium enema, like a barium enema where they shove the fucking barium up your ass and then they take a big old white poo. That would be a Mark Braun shit. Coming out like that fucking white, creamy, barium-looking pudding pop top, Bill Cosby, pudding, licking a spoon top, pudding pop, a pudding pot, a pudding tang, and a pudding pie. You know? I'm way more hyper intelligent than all of you. I can connect the dots with every one of my videos, and I can go back to fucking, the Goonies, the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. I can go back to my fucking Archangel, Michael. I can go back to any single one of my videos, and I can make a reference point to it and literally throw it in there. And that's hyper accelerated because you got Loki's like, oh, okay, right. And he sounds like that fucking. So number one, he looks like Rusty from the Young Ones. Okay, I'm gonna show you Loki right here, but Loki isn't this cool. I'm gonna show you fucking Loki. You want to see the real Loki? I'm gonna bring him up right here. Hold on.
Well, maybe it could be different this time. If we try.
I've never seen a guy that could get away with it.
Neil is Here's Loki Odin's son. This guy has fucking teeth. No, I'm not suffering narcolepsy. I'm looking at my phone.
Niggas used to come and get me when it was time to disagree with an enemy. Pass the Hennessy and give me energy. Have the yak in a small of my back. Where these niggas at? I clear the whole pack. Talking shit cause I'm down for my set. I'm a vet. Smoking on the wet cigarette. Who these niggas think they are? Wishing on the down star. I represent my tongue. Yeah, I start busting and they scatter like water bugs. Cause these west side niggas is hard as thugs. Enslave us, but nothing can save us from sporting Ben Davis. Shooting at your neighbors. Cause sometimes I feel like a nut. Don't give a fuck, wanna open it up. Hot rocks fly from the back seat. And buster ass niggas run like a track meet. And if you caught in the middle, bleed more than a little one. Killer King is the hospital. Feeling numb from the bullets I hum in when they hit. Black mothers have fits. I don't give a shit. Fool, I'm a bitch. You can bet that I can dance on the water and not get wet. It's raining bullets and I'm still there. I'm still there. My house shoes get wet from the dew on the grass up early in the morning. Taking out the trash. Feeling like a loser, alcohol abuser. Two youngsters roll up on the beach cruiser. One on the pedals, the other on the handlebars. Trying to be ghetto stars. They said, are we from the west side? Is it so? I said, hell yeah. And who wanna know? In slow mo, folks slugs face down in the mud. Puddle full of blood, left for dead. The pain started to spread. Now I can't feel my legs. I meet Dr. Who at King Drew Medical Center as I enter ICU. He said, bullet hit a nerve that was vital. I said, I can't move my legs. He said, don't try to. Now this ain't the end, my friend, but you'll probably never walk again. I sit there motionless, holding this pain inside, contemplating suicide. At night I jerk and jerk, but my dick don't work. It don't even hurt. Now who never thought a nigga rude as Ice Cube? I be pissing through a tube. Fool, I'm a fool, I'm a bitch. You can bet that I can dance underwater and not get wet. It's raining bullets and I'm still there. Young ghetto nigga in a wheelchair. Fuck the VA, they need a GA. Gang hospital for a cripple. Now I'm drinking Ripple. Same corner, same hood. I'm still there with bandanas tied to my wheelchair. To all the hood rat hoes, I'm fired. They mad cause my tongue get tired. Now, everybody wanna put their dope on me. Saying get searched by the LAPD. I'm sitting on the doorway. Deuce 5, depending on that to keep my ass alive. I don't got bolts, but my arms about a 1-6 with fucking legs looking like toothpicks. Sometimes I can't deal. Got to beg the BGs to roll me up the hill. Now I'm on the torch, smoking cocaine just to maintain. Nothing to gain, nothing to lose. And last night I couldn't make it to the bathroom. Feeling like a 2-year-old. You can't get a sip from the brew. It's the only friend to a stranger, aka handicap gang banger. There's a lot in my life I regret, becoming a ghetto vet. Fool, I'm a fan, I'm a bitch. You can bet that I can dance to the water and not get wet. It's raining bullets and I'm still there. Ghetto nigga in a wheelchair. Fool, I'm a bitch. You can bet that I can dance underwater and not get wet. It's raining bullets and I'm still there. Young ghetto nigga in a wheelchair. Yeah. Life. Yeah. Dedicated to all the ghetto vets. For every nigga that done took one for the hood. If you talk about the guys, you ain't getting that sim back. Get your shit cracked. Before you finish that sentence, I wouldn't risk it. Dental work a little expensive and a misfit. Never been attentive. At 9, I needed Ritalin. I was hyping a hypochondriac. Moms couldn't figure out where my mind was at. I was loose screws, running around with 2 fools. One of them had a deuce. We was on the go, running wild, stop signs. We was shooting through, loitering in parking lots, picking car door lots. Nigga, we was looting too, polluting our livers, destroying our lungs. Living like grown men, the boys were so young. Should have been in school, but the street was so fun. Running stop signs. Take you down, young man. Why didn't you say, don't rush to get old?
I have to kill you. Sorry, we go to flush him. You gotta get fucking permanent dead now. Monte, Kevin Powell's gonna wind up fucking moody. Boy, I wouldn't want to be you, Loki.
These coppers got their scopes on us, burying young black men. So watch the signs when you're speeding through life. It gets dark quick and the roads don't look the same at night. And you'll get lost in the midst of the hype. Trying to fit in that circle just to earn your stripes. How the patterns change. Niggas went from gold to platinum change just to act the same. Active with the gang bang, but nobody activist when the action came. When the law shut Jackie May, over the stop signs. Take you down, young man. Why didn't you say, don't rush to get old? Oh, Jesus, take you down, young man. Why didn't you say, live your life how you want? Patience and go.
All right. Whew! That was a long way home for me, anyhow. Sweet. Back to fucking. Really, I was born in 1983. Okay. I have another ID for 85 as well. So. Wow. You know, what about the unconscious unbuilder? How about those self-sabotager out there, too? The one that's, like, unconsciously just don't know how to take control of their dreams, so literally they get pushed around by the waves because they have no idea what they're doing, you know? And then they react because somebody else can actually control the wave and the vibration and fine-tune you or take you away, and then you realize all of a sudden, I take my signal away. I take my star away from your vicinity, and you got no star above you anymore. You won't be filming no star, no wandering star, because you don't have a wandering star. You got a fixed star. You know, the difference between a fixated star and a wandering star. A wandering star has control. Wandering star still has access to the sky. You know, a fixated star is still like fucking fixated, just being drained, you know. You know? You know? You know? Yeah. Så det där. I make Venus 14 fall asleep. I jump in, I snatch the ID code off of her head, I replace it with a different ID code, and then I can make everybody in Hollywood act different. I can do the same for you too, Loki. You're already half asleep. I can already see you. Your days get confused. You know, you already are having the what I call split dissociative syndrome, where now you're disassociating yourself from your actual reality that's happening in your everyday life, because you can't even seem to relate to that. You know, maybe skateboarding. I mean, I knew the most mental patient used to be a buddy of mine that fucking all he did was skateboard, you know? All he did was skateboard. He was the best skater, but the guy was a fucking complete nut job mental case, you know?
He knew he couldn't include her to the stable. Shorty was pierced out from her hooters to her cooter to her navel. She was a looter of her cable, plus a litter bug had polluted to her label. You once saw her and Bermuda with the ladle. This old freak should have gotten neutered from the cradle. And yo, he knew she was a slower hack when he saw the letters tramp-stamped on her lower back. It said Roe versus Wade. The color of the text matched the lipstick and purse's shade. Jade, yeah, she was a bit lofty. The word around town, she even snagged Mr. Softy. He charged a half for an icy and told her just ahead, cause the shaft is for wifey.
You hear that? Very special. Just know you're living in the Dragon Kingdom, and it's very special that you're all living inside of a very special dragon named Brett Loven. You know, so don't fuck with your god dragon's dream, or I'll fucking crush you and make it your worst nightmare. If I didn't remember you guys, y'all would have been dead. I only fucking picked up the fragments of corpses from most of you motherfuckers' soul, from my memory, from what I remembered from your fucking fragments. And it was like bits and pieces. I couldn't even remember all you fucking motherfuckers. Just be lucky I fucking even came back for a fucking fury. You know? Even you, Venus. Just don't ever disrespect your fucking creator. You know? I'll let you have a good dream tomorrow. Just don't ever disrespect me ever again. You know? Don't ever step your boundaries, you know, or I'll hurt your feelings. Mark Braun's going to start crying here soon, though, when he sees what his reality is going to be like from God, you know. You know.
Chicks, huh? Yo, switching it up on niggas. Yo, Bells. I'm switching it up on niggas. You know? Say what you feel. That's all. Say what you feel.
Yeah, Loki, you say you're busy. Yeah, I know you're busy. You're watching my live stream. You know, I know you're busy. You know, you're fucking pinned out, fucking on the floor watching my live stream. You know, just like when you showed up to my live stream, you were like, you know, yeah.
So I can learn from your mistakes and not make the same ones as you. I want to write raps that people listen to and give a pound not because of the sound of the style's type, because you know the feeling that inspired me to write. Can you appreciate a song without a video like this? Don't forget this music finds you to this. Back in the days, a rap could amaze you with originality and
I mean, if you think that's coming off the electricity, I mean, I've turned off the ball before, but I mean, if so, that's a powerful fucking little ball. You know? You know?
We remain pawns in the game, simple and plain. We can never gain control, so we control the whole game. This is why getting signed is really not me. It doesn't coincide with my philosophy. I won't be nobody's guinea pig or pet or go in debt, cause my concept didn't collect capital gain. Self-respect remains my only currency. I got a job to pay bills currently. No car, but a nice home and a business license for 25 bones. Or stickers trying to own shit. Don't trip, that niggas put in so much work that we won't slip. Grew up with love, the music.
I've only smoked weed today, no cigarettes. I smoked actually a half cigarette only. Tasted okay, but I'm getting a little more oxygen.
I'm always observating with some kind of great devotion, wondering how they made it so easy to just coast. Try to let it not bother me, cause complaining when in the middle of technology is too many. Way too many trying to be the dope, it's like they explode. I'm about to blow up, but do you know it's harder than running in water? No basics, yes, the wasted time from trying to take it farther. But where was you when the records were put in sale? And where was you when I didn't rap this well? It's just a question. You might take offense, cause I'm stressing with the world expressing and explaining with these memories resting in the back of my head. Testing the pen, seeing if it captured the moment with the sections overlapping. It's all my life in this rapping. I did it for myself before all those clapping. Easily adapted, but started feeling trapped in. Didn't really want a headline, the main attraction. I found those
Oh, what video's been blocked?
Rap before to entertain and everything that I very seldom seen. I'm struggling to live out all my dreams. My thing is all of the mindset of my watching entertain. And tell me what's the vision for their fame. Money seems to be everything. Knowledge is seldom seen. I'm struggling to live out all my dreams. My thing is all of the mindset of my watching entertain. And tell me what's the vision for their fame. See, my father always told me if I want to rock the nation, I needed education, devotion with some goals as a group towards a destination. Speaking minds together, lines that last forever. No work against each other. Try to work it out through all the dissing. I'm driven by the rhythm. Don't care for competition. We all up in the mix and chilling with my crew. Working on the condition we in and what to do in the clutch. Cause now everyone wants to listen. See how you grown and the type of shit you mention. What you resent, how you present your invention. The lessons you learn. Can you prevent all the tension intended by other musicians and lyricists? Magazine fiends with comments and opinions at the concerts. Why you do it in the first? Not to necessarily entertain, but get the music courtesy. Some will be fans and some won't give a shit. Most will think they got no time to trip off the product, but can't stop the progress we gain. That's why I feel those who rap are forced to entertain in the game.
Hey, on behalf of all the people that made this possible, we'd like to thank y'all for making us realize that money isn't everything.
Okay, everybody wanna ball and have a ball and have it all, but ain't nobody standing tall for the message in the music. Many abuse it. It's time to get ourselves together and find a way to use it to motivate the youth. It takes more than speaking the truth of what you feel to be real. I reveal my heart, so hear it beat to this beat with a deep belief and the need for each to teach. But most videos I keep don't reach into the mental state. They pacify your mind with physical bait and they're related to material wealth, making young brothers think it's all about
out, going for self. Chasing wealth and calling girls bitches when they be out for the riches. And everybody got a celly in the Glock on the box. But many parents ain't around to advise their kids when they watch. And what you see directly affects you, can disrespect you, and make ignorant minds accept new stereotypes and various types we see on the TV. Are strictly business with this goal of making G's. When EPMD went out of business, I said to myself, what is this? Where is rap going? I'm not knowing. All that I know is what I'm showing. From the heart I'm flowing. Going to the heart to describe a state of the art. Cause it's all about growing. Olden, holding, golden memories. If you can't remember these verses, just live to learn. And learn to be concerned. Cause without that, the world only turns backwards. Backwards. Backwards.
Yeah, this is same shit for me. You're all gonna wish you had known me. Every single one of you.
Bitch, I'm back at it. Yeah, pulled up in the hood, I'm serving crack. Acting like I never had, but I got it stashed. I've been getting to it, fuck sitting on my ass. Bitch used to act bad, now she won't come through the pad.
Oh,
baby girl, I pass, I'm more focused on my pad. No subtraction in my section, we just trying to add. Glance in my direction, bitch, you looking at me, man. Concrete jungle streets to the island sand. Hot dummy fan, that's 80-inch TVs playing. Watching the Mac, smoking the pack, thumb through a stack. I just ordered some bathing aid, door mask. My house super comfy, I don't be wanting to leave. Bitches be trying to stay too long, and I don't enjoy all that company. I can't discuss no business when it's extra ears within these walls. So mama, put on your drawers and your stuff. Might have my young boy gon' drop you off. Acting like I never had, but I've been had stashed. I've been getting to it, fuck sitting on my ass. She used to act bad, now she woke up through the bad. Baby girl, I pass, I'm more focused on my pad. No subtraction in my section, we just trying to add. Glance in my direction, bitch, you looking at the man.
She know what it was when she met a nigga. No, I'm nothing like them other niggas. I'm just trying to get this money, baby. Sometimes my man girl be bugging, nigga. I'm just plotting on a couple million. I'm just trying to get a couple Benzes. I'm just trying to get a couple acres. I'm just trying to douse the Undertaker. Never say never, I never hate. Never get tired like Kevin Gates. Got sick and tired of second place. Sleep on the kid, you got hella pay. I used to sleep on no field for real. I used to package a fella base. Sumo, I'm talking push heavyweight. Skinny nigga, but no featherweight. Leaning like I hit a fadeaway. Scheming like I got a play to make. Always knew they try to hate on me. Always knew they try to take from me. Tony Montana, my hand on the cannon. I had this bitch out, don't play with me. Come from a hood where they play for keeps. Moving their work from A to B.
Acting like I never had, but I've been had stashed. I've been getting to it, fuck sitting on my ass. She used to act bad, now she woke up through the bad. Baby girl, I pass, I'm more focused on my pad. No subtraction in my section, we just trying to add. Glance in my direction, bitch, you looking at the man.
I stay focused on this paper, you be focused on the hating. I get to the bag while you kissing ass, so we ain't relating. Make plays like Camaro, the house in Atlanta with pounds in the basement. The bitch, I'm the man, got a count on P, like to switch up locations. I ain't got time to take a loss. Time is money when you a boss. Plug these bitch in bags like a quarterback, and I catch 'em like mouse. Knocking off weight like I'm Ricky Ross. 10 bands in a week, put that in the vault. Every day I'm on go, can't afford the pause. Every day when I wake up, I thank the Lord. Protect me from sneak me, they do no harm. Keep that heat on me, look even warm. Got a white bitch that's fine as a unicorn. She on the same shit that I be on. We get to the bag, add no racks, smoke out the pack, fucking relax. Sit back and pop, to take over spots and open up shop like a plan of attack, nigga.
Acting like I never had, but I've been had the stash. I've been getting to it, fuck sitting on my ass. She used to act bad, now she woke up and she bad. Baby girl, I pass, I'm more focused on my bad. No subtraction in my section, we just trying to add. Glance in my direction, bitch, you looking at the man.
On Avis tape, you already know. You keep it up, yeah, you keep it going. You on the right path, you just not knowing. But all that real talk, yeah, it's showing. It's blowing me away, my heart you wanna throw away. You don't wanna do that, you just wanna be loved. And yeah, I know that, so love, just let it be that. And better yet, you just relax. Let me take care of everything. Church bells and wedding ring, past the talk, quiet scenes till death do what I do. Since my space, this was the love that I knew. It's the love that we grew. See, our love is alien, like only something we do. For any others, kinda hard to see how we move. But you know that groove that we grew to was out of this world, mama. So we travel through space on our own flying saucers. Extraterrestrial fly, this my fly Mrs. Bunkers. She's out of this world. Beautiful tone and eyes, she's out of this world. And her walk is so mean, she's out of this world. And if I had a spaceship, I'd take her out of this world.
I think, this being today realized how powerful I was. I literally turned them into fucking Helen Keller today. Barely could fucking see or hear shit. Like, I don't understand why beings even bother being ignorant to me. You just take it for fucking what it's worth. Well, against me, I mean, you're fucking at a disadvantage. I'm not going to sit here and try to go negative on it. I'm trying to go on a positive route. I'm just saying it's the echo reverberation, literally. It fucking,
With a mind game more divine than the board game chesters. Only a man powerful as the creator can manifest this. So we walk on this word and keep life bond and keep it the flyers until next time. Peace be gone. Out of this world, me and her forever. Out of this world, and we look so mean. Out of this world, oh yeah, I hijacked the spaceship, took her out of this world. Yeah. Out of this world, me and her forever. Out of this world, and we look so mean. Out of this world, oh yeah, I hijacked the spaceship, took her out of this world.
tomorrow comes today it goes. Tomorrow comes today.
Trying to function in the dysfunctional structure. Well, I'm very simple, I'm prenuptial, so I can make my way out hell when I want to and hunt you down for stepping on my metatarsal. Step you like U.S. Parcel, corrupt like U.S. Marshal, trying to transit from my normal state of illness. Take care of business and cut off my fucking feelings. Keep my head above the river's water, even if I have to slaughter those people screaming that God is my father. I know you're counting on my suicide, the implantation of the demon in my side when I was bossing, sipping live. And off the hook, trying to work within the laws of man. I push them on me, but they steady pulling out my hand. Persuading me to create false events of for wealth. Advertising evil in disguise of proper mental health. Pushing pills all down my throat so that I won't rebel. And realize this world is a living hell. Comes today it goes. 99.9% accepted this humanity.
You know, so I wasn't going to waste a lot of time being negative, even in my observations and being very tame in my observation, in all honesty. In all fairness, you know,
I'm a monkey among poachers, bait snares, booby traps. My mind is doing laps. I need a map, maybe even a destiny.
I might even, you know, play some Nintendo, you know, afterwards. I got a Switch, so,
the false courage and pride has fully kicked in. Look at how the little mouse runs inside the wheel. I don't want to feel the fear of failing. Puff the cough and nail and it's impelling my lungs.
You know, you forget it is mosquito season, right? So, that was funny, that head of the snake that I had earlier. That was just polishing off of my, you know, my cane top that I had. But I was just cleaning.
Incarcerated for minute devices, creating Satan's manifestation. Living the pain of happiness, God give the stress of rehabilitation is blessed. Not a test the world spit. Drinking carpal tunnel with the razor blade. Tripping kick in. My thoughts of death ain't agape. So butcher up the rest and mark a straight. Climatic addict, psychosomatic, automatic. Phonetic, emphatic, invidious, fanatic. Toying your mental addict, erratic, steady addict. Crying with no tears, their fears. Life's wear and tear, the spear I steer. In a dispute, temple flares, beware. I'm on the rise like unstabilized police suicides, laughing at the world cries, breaking out in highs. I burn bridges, piss on rivers, no jazz on highways. That's my mind's way, my way. Tomorrow comes today, it
falling through the sky. Got me down money on the Percocet high. Perpetuate petty niggas awaiting my demise. Loose around my neck, you think a young nigga can. Looking deep into my eyes, you wanna see me rise. Who was more committed since you better watch the signs. King of all kings, Black Rothschilds. One nigga from the south will get you crossed out. So fuck where you from and fuck what you sold. Watch how you come or watch how it goes. This who you fear, cause I knew they fold. And now I'm richer than them niggas, I could do the most. Money through the roof is falling from the sky. Count money on a Percocet high. I watch how you speak, I listen to your tone. Watches that you wear, there's different time zones. Crispy calamari, tears for the foes. Murder undercover, stripped from your clothes. Coops for the curb, suicide doors. Suits to be served for the drug lords. Clubs full of haters, tips for the waiters. Body count, AK-47's mates. Bell harbor shops, 90 in the knot. In design district, boy, you see me at the top. Collins Ave, get the coca from the Coast Guard. Coast clear, let's reward the ones who cook raw. Dolce and Gabbana button to the neck. Still hoping that your honor let the jury rest. It's button to the neck. Praying that your honor let the jury rest. All I wanna do is watch the ship float. It's the sunset, I'm talking big dope. Money through the roof is falling through the sky. Spent 200 for the coupe, they want to shoot inside it. Fuck wearing vests, I knew they wouldn't fit. slow to run. That'll get me flipped. You want me broke, but a nigga rich. I'm talking real money and not just nigga rich. Grab pizza, get your niggas buried back east. At least, bitch, niggas better act easy. I run the restaurants, you sold your metaphors. I held my niggas down, you hit the panic doors. I'm not impressed by the paintings on these niggas' walls. But Willie really drawing in the midst of wall. I do it for my homies up against the ropes. 20 years sentence talking to a ghost. Money through the roof is falling through the sky. My homie in the pen until the day he died. Put it on his books and give it to his wife. He told me not to visit and to live my life. Money through the roof is falling through the sky. All these broke niggas gotta run inside. Go y'all luggage, I just wanna fly. I pray my niggas get to see that other side. 100 bricks a boy out of St. Croix. For the big belly ass rude boy. Why boy double it, bitch.
Oh, there we go. Wow. There we go. That's some good activations anyhow. Anyways, thanks for showing up. Have a good evening.